Fact you don't know about Igbo people. Number one, Igbo people are the most hated ethnic group in Nigeria. Number two, Igbo people are the largest importers in West Africa. Number three, Igbo people are the most educated ethnicity in Africa. Number four, Igbo people are the richest ethnicity in Africa. Number five, Igbo people are the most exposed travel ethnicity of Africa. Number six, Igbo people are the most number of international professionals, especially medical doctors. Number seven, Igbo people have the largest market in Africa in Igbo land. Number eight, Igbo people are the most entrepreneurial ethnicity in Africa. Number nine, Igbo people are the most attractive ethnicity in West Africa. Number 10, Igbo people are the most progressive ethnic group of Africa. Number 11, Igbo people are the most progressive ethnic group of Africa. Number 12, Igbo people are the most industrious ethnic group of Africa. Number 13, Igbo people have the richest history in Africa. Number 14, Igbo people are the most successful migrants in our country. Yorubas and Hausa are saying that Igbo man or Igbo woman can never be the president of Nigeria.
Hello everyone and welcome back. So that this particular video I would love you guys to watch. For a very long time now, we have been talking about Igbos going back to Southeast to invest and also develop Southeast. But some people, because of what they are seeing on internet, especially those people that are living in abroad, they are kind of scared of going back to Southeast to invest. But it's kind of, disheartening that you cannot even see a Yoruba man or Hausa man going to Southeast to invest, to build houses. But most of Igbos have their investment, their houses outside Southeast. But this video is going to open your eyes for you to see that, yes, you can go back to Southeast to invest, and at the end of the day, the result is going to be wow. This story is very, very motivating and also inspiring. Just take a look.
So there's no reason to be in the United States while I'm trying to build something back home that will impact lives. Nobody's going to drive my vision like myself, so I have to come back here. So I made this place comfortable for myself. This is my village, this is my father's land, and I live and work from here. So I have that Miami feel.
As you all know, people pray to go to America. So how come he's leaving the America, the land of the dreams, to come back to Nigeria to build an empire? So we're going to find out. Keep watching.
My name is Chief Gaius Chibueze, aka Bitcoin Chief, aka Akoma Jego, aka Akoma Nidozobodo. I happen to be the first African to buy Bitcoin since 2011. This is my homeland. One of the beauties of traveling is when you succeed, you come back and develop your homeland. So I felt it important that now that I have succeeded, I felt it important to come back here and look around me and see some of the solutions to the problem around I can create. And also, by doing that, create opportunities for other people too.
Can you tell us some of the things you're building? Because I can see that you have so many products, so many empires.
Yeah. So my company is called Eastside Ventures. So Eastside Ventures is a holding company that invests in different sectors. We have investment in agriculture, which is Ohanese Farm. It is the largest fenced livestock farm in the whole of Southeast. It is the biggest ranch. So we are also building Tech City Africa. As someone who has lived in many cities in the United States, gone to the Silicon Valley and see what they are doing there, I told myself I want to build a startup ecosystem. So I'm building something called Tech City Africa, which is going to be a living estate where only tech people are going to live and work. So in that estate, there's going to be a lot of startups, going to be a lot of other tech activities. So the whole idea is to build a city where only tech people live and work. And currently, I bought that particular land 2 years ago. It's actually on a 50 hectare of land. I have fenced the land. I'm currently about to start the construction of the gate. I've even finished the architectural design plan of the first high-rise building, which is which according to my vision is going to be the tallest building in Enugu State. It's an 11-story building. It's nicknamed Villa Miami. As you know, I live in Miami, Florida. So I named the building Villa Miami, and it's going to be an 11-story high-rise. And the whole vision is to make that Tech City Africa very aesthetically pleasing. If you look around the southeast, you will see that there is a lot of brain drain. Most of our young people, when they learn tech here in this region, which I happen to own an accelerator, an incubator where we teach people coding, software engineering, we teach people digital business analysis and the rest. And you see that once these young people, once they finish learning, the first thing they want to do is to leave the region. And unfortunately, some of them, they will leave and go live in Lagos, Abuja, all these other places and still work remotely. So I asked myself, why would someone live in Enugu that is very affordable, that has a better weather condition, has a better air, has amazing natural things to help you live long, to go live in a crowded city as Lagos and working remotely? So you could as well live here in Enugu and work remotely. So that was what inspired me to start building that city called Tech City Africa. I already bought the land, as I said, fenced it, and I'm going to build what will be known as the Silicon Valley of Africa. Think of an estate just the way you know every other estate, but in this my own estate, you must be either a startup founder, you must be building something related to tech, both digital tech and vocational tech, to live inside. So no matter how much you have, you can't own a property, or you can't even rent inside if you're not doing anything that is related to tech. Remember, I said digital tech and vocational tech. So which means a plumber, a skills tech person like a plumber can actually live there. But you must be ready to live inside there and work inside there. So the whole vision is to leave your room to your workplace and back to your room. So that is just the whole vision. I also own a transportation company called Oyije Motors. So Oyije is a transportation company. I noticed something living here in Enugu. I noticed that some of the transport companies that turn on AC when they are driving, when they carry passengers, if they turn on AC, it's very expensive. Then those who would leave the windows open and you'll be inside the bus and sweating, those ones are the cheap ones and affordable. So I said, okay, I'm going to start a company that is going to be in the middle. That company is not going to focus on too much profit. Even if it's just one margin profit, I don't care. But I want to start a transportation company that is going to be comfortable and affordable. So even though you as an ordinary man, as a poor man, as an ordinary person, I don't want to say poor, nobody is poor in this region. You as a struggling, as someone who is still coming up, you should be able to enter a bus and enjoy AC. You understand? So the bus should be comfortable and affordable. So that was why I started Oyije Motors. The name is The Traveler. Oyije in Igbo language means The Traveler. And as someone who has traveled over 26 countries, that was a perfect name. So I started that. I also own Voice of the East. Voice of the East is like a radio and TV, NBC licensed radio and TV. But we are doing it digital for now. We have a digital radio. We have also a digital TV. You can follow us on our YouTube, Voice of the East TV. The whole idea is to promote Igbo-related content. As a proud Igbo man, I'm always happy when I see things that are related to my culture. When I was in the when I am in the United States, I like enjoying Igbo-related content. So I created that Voice of the East TV. I have gotten the license from NBC and I've gotten the license from NBC for radio and TV. Yeah, and then I have a lot of other startups too. I also own the Kedu app, which is an app that brings Igbo people together. So the app currently has over 50,000 users. You can find your wife on the Kedu app. You could meet other Igbo people. You could network. You could learn Igbo language. We have like the Kedu word game where it's a word game where you see a word and they ask you to select. It's like a quiz. They ask you to pick the one that you think is the right Igbo word, and you can also hear the pronunciation too, which is real original human voice. So you learn the real pronunciation in Igbo language outside Google. So yeah, so these are some of the companies I'm currently building.
Why did you decide to leave US and come back to Nigeria to do it yourself?
A couple of reasons. Number one reason is nobody's going to drive your vision like yourself. Nobody. I had tried it for 9 years. I didn't come back, invested back. I'll use my ranch, for example. I met so much disappointment. In fact, I lost over 250 million naira plus in my investment because of incompetence of the person I gave the project. One engineer, Emeka, that was just brought from me, a quack engineer. So he did the construction of the ranch. He wasn't up to the standard I paid for. He didn't even follow the right process to source for the animals for my ranch. For example, I paid him for 100 cows and 250 goats, but he went to the roadside market to source for those cows and goats, and they all died. They almost all died because the 100 cows were just left with just even less than 11. The 250 goats were left with less than 20. So seeing all these things, then the construction he did too was very poor. I had to come restart all over again. So seeing all these things, I told myself, in America there I work from home. So here now you can see this my house. This my house is even more beautiful than the building than the house I live in Miami. And don't forget, the house I live in Miami is the most luxurious condo in Miami, Paramount Miami. You can go to their Instagram and check them out. Paramount Miami is the most luxurious condo in the whole of the United States. They won an award 4 years. But that house, you can't compare even the aesthetics and everything with this my house. So if I am working from home in the United States as a digital entrepreneur, if I can live in Miami, I wake up, work in my home only when I want to go out. So why not I live here? So I said, no, there's no reason to be in the United States while I'm trying to build something back home that will impact lives. Nobody's going to drive my vision like myself. So I have to come back here. So I made this place comfortable for myself. This is my village. This is my father's land. And I live and work from here. So I have that Miami feel. I have the Miami. If you look around my house now, you see, it has the Miami feel. It is the Miami standard. So I will live here and I will work here. So I operate from here. And then it's also beautiful that it is my state.
Yeah.
I am also here on ground now to be part of the activities that grows my state.
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday was the Enugu Tech Fest, and I was one of the panelists there, and I met and interacted with my people. There's no greater feeling than that.
But I noticed that most of your brands are centered around the Igbo. And again, I also noticed that you're promoting something called Make Alibu Great Again.
Maiga.
Yes, can you tell us more about that and what motivated you?
Yeah, so first of all, I've been an Igbo-centric person over the years. From the naming of my companies, you will see that I have love for the Igbo language and the Igbo identity. Okay. So the reason why I decided that all my investment is going to be here in this region is because I believe that we are the ones, we as Igbo people, we are the ones who are going to invest and develop our father's land.
Yes.
I have friends from the north, I have friends from the west of Nigeria, I have friends from the south. When these my friends, when we are in the United States and they talk of investment that they want to invest, they don't think about the southeast for investment. They think about their own region. My friend who is from the north will think about Abuja to go and invest. My friend who is from the west will think about his Lagos to go and invest. My friend who is from the south will think about his Port Harcourt to go and invest. The only man has been the one that has stupidly taken every investment that he has to another region. So me, myself, I said, no, I can't be part of that foolishness. All my investments must be here in my father's land. I must put my investment here. I must create a job for my people here. Our people, Igbo people, are very, 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 very successful.
Yes.
But one mistake that our people have made that I don't want to join them to make, especially as a young person that God is blessing, is to take my resources and go create jobs in another region. Today, I employ over 200 persons here. Maybe some of them are working in the farm, some of them are working in the tech city side, some of them are working at my East Side Ventures office that you visited. If I had taken this job elsewhere, because these people are not opportune to come leave that place, what will happen? I will employ local people from that place. And I have done evil to my own homeland because my people are here without jobs. So I tell myself, no, my vision is to build locally and export globally. I am in Enugu building, but I am setting up, by God's grace, a meat processing plant called Betanu, Betanu, Betanu. By God's grace, once that plant is fully set up, I will be exporting meat from my ranch from here to Lagos. I will be serving restaurants in Abuja and Lagos. While I'm raising those meats from here, I'll be exporting to the US, to African stores and the rest of it. So, is that not beautiful? I am creating job for my people here and exporting what? So, right now I am focused on solving problems for people in other region, but from my own region. So that's why I decided that I must locate my business here. And then you also asked about Maiga. The truth is, as an entrepreneur and as someone, as an influencer, you must influence people rightly. I need more Igbo people to think the way I think. And how do I think? Alibu first. I need more Igbo young people to think about investing in their region whenever God puts money in their hand. So that was why I started Maiga, Make Alibu Great Again. And I am also a student of M.I. Okpara, who I believe is the greatest Igbo man that has ever lived. During the years of M.I. Okpara as the premier of the old Eastern region, this our region, the Southeast, was the fastest development region in the world. Malaysia that you know today, Malaysia came all the way from Malaysia to come learn how they do palm oil from our people. Today, Malaysia is among the top 3 exporters of palm oil today. Wow. Nigeria, where Southeast is located, that Malaysia came to learn, also imports oil from Malaysia. Is that not madness? So I am a student of Dr. Ihanuka M.I. Okpara. So I told myself, I have to influence more other people.
Yeah.
I have to. So I set up Maiga. So Maiga is a movement that says we should join our hands collectively to make Alibu great again. Let's develop our father's land. Let's help our people. Let's create jobs for our people. Whatever it is that we see that is outside there that is good, we must bring it back here and contribute to the development of our father's land.
Let's go outside and see all these things just listed. So join us. And of course, you can see this is not Miami. This is Enugu. Hey! Guys, this is Eastside Ventures head office. Over there, Eastside Ventures. Build locally, export globally. And these are some of the brands under Eastside Ventures, because it's a holding company. So over here you can see Voice of the East. I will show you guys the studio inside here. Then we have Organiru Homes and Properties. We have Kedu, just like you heard Chief discussed. We have Ohaneze Farms. We've been to Ohaneze Farm and Resorts. We have Onije. This is one of the Onije motors. There are so many of these motors here in Enugu. We have Tech City Africa. I'm going to show you guys that in this video. They have Trade House. This Trade House, before the end of this video, we're going to ask Chief about it. Then this is Faganoya. If you look over there, that's Eastside Music Studios. You can see the Sienna going there. That's one of the Onije motors. We are going to actually interview some of the managers to share with us some of the ideas. Oh, there's also so many Onije motors. Whoa. And one thing about this Onije motor, you can see each one has a name tag in it. So it's on Chidubem. This one is Chigozie. This one is Ijoma. Man, so many. Man, East Side Ventures are not playing. Onije Motors. Oh, okay, you're cleaning up, are you?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Well done. Wow, guys. You can see there are so many of Onije Motors everywhere. This one is Oluchi. So everything is carefully, well planned and detailed. What is the source of the happiness?
The source of happiness is that I feel this joy, like I feel this extremely joy working with Bitcoin chief. Actually, yes, I feel because of his kindness and his humbleness and his willingness, devoting youth, bringing youth, making sure that youth have something to do. You understand? And why you doing that thing, it will put food on your table. So I'm so excited, like getting although the job is not much, the job I got here working with them is not much, but a little I am doing. I appreciate that. Honestly, I appreciate. Yes.
But no job is little. As far as you're being happy, I'm sure that your pocket is big because you're always happy. Nice to meet you. Let me stop you. Go back to your work. Nice to meet you.
All right, thank you.
Enjoy. Providing opportunity for people to do something legal. Yeah. So, wow. Let's go inside and meet the chief himself. So join me. And this is Elon Musk, the best guy. We have not spoken about this trade house and Fagaroya, and of course Oganiru Homes. So let's go inside and discuss that with Chief. And after that, we also have some few interviews with the manager of this place, Mayor. So keep watching, don't click away. I saw that there are also more brands we didn't mention during the beginning of this video, like the Fagaroya or Galiru Homes and the Trade House. Can you help us throw more light in those three brands?
Okay, so for some time we talked about how we can train and help more of our young people come into tech. And as you know, in this 21st century, one of the ways young people can be gainfully employed is through tech, just like myself. So we set up an academy, which is the Igbo Tech City Academy, and the whole idea was to train young people on business and digital analysis and coding, software development, both front end and back end, and a couple of other skills. So after we set up that academy, people started learning, and we also noticed after the first one, we noticed that some people had like challenge of having transportation to come learn. So we said, okay, we are going to put them on monthly allowance of at least 50,000 naira, and so we pay our people who are learning for free. We pay them 50,000 naira monthly allowance to come and learn. And so we also noticed that, okay, well, after these people finish learning, what next? So that was why we decided to say, okay, we decided that we are going to set up the Fagaroya. So Fagaroya is like a software development company that sources for jobs for our engineers that were trained in our Igbo Tech City Academy. So the name, as the name implies, we will run it, we will do it. So Fagaroya helps to source, leveraging our Voice of the East platform. Source, what it does is it helps to source for clients, people who want to build application, companies who need tech workers.
So we source for those jobs and we bring them to our engineers, and then they do the job, and then we have our own percentage and give them their own percentage. So instead of them coming to learn from our Igbo Tech City Academy and going back to do nothing, we use this as an opportunity for them to be able to work and also earn money after learning from us. Then, we are invested in real estate too. We are also building a city for low-income earners called Ikemba City, so which is not part of the Tech City Africa. So what we decided to do was set up a real estate marketing arm. So what this Organiru Home does is we develop affordable housing for people. So we just purchased the land and we are about to start fencing. So the marketing arm of our real estate company is what we call Organiru Homes. And we are not just only marketing our own real estate, we want to also we want to be the reliable source for our people in diaspora who want to invest in real estate back home, so that we verify and help them make the right purchase. So that is what the Organiru Homes does.
Okay. So the trade house.
Okay, so we also have the trade house. We have a concept. I made my wealth through Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So there are a lot of young people in the Southeast that also want to take advantage of digital trading. Is it gold, digital trading of gold, forex, and crypto? So we say, okay, why not we build a place that we can bring these people can meet together and network.
Okay.
So Trade House is the first of its kind working studio or lounge where crypto forex traders come meet and network and share ideas and share update of the market. We have like a big LED screen where people can see the New York Stock Exchange and the crypto market, and it's showing there 24 hours. So it's just it's also an app too. So the whole idea is to help people to gain crypto knowledge and increase the crypto and blockchain adoption.
Okay, thank you so much, Chief. So in conclusion of this video, can you just in 1 minute advise most Igbo businessmen who are not actually buying into the idea of investing back home? What do you have to say to them in 1 minute?
Well, I will say the same thing I have always said everywhere I have been invited to talk as regards to the Southeast and Igbo in general. Igbo, if you are an Igbo person listening to me, I want you to understand something. This is your father's land. This is your region. I have friends from every region in Nigeria. My friend Wale will not leave Lagos to come and invest in the Southeast. When Wale, my friend in Atlanta in the US, when he thinks about he wants to invest, the first place that comes to his mind is his region, the Southwest. When my friend from the North, when he thinks about him investing his money, the first place that comes to his mind is his region, the North. The only person that has failed is the Igbo man. The Igbo person, most of our Igbo people are the ones that when they have money, especially those of you in diaspora, when you have money and you want to invest, the last place that comes to your mind is your region. You use one excuse or the other. The truth is that there are more challenges. Last year there was a kidnapping index, what do they call? Kidnapping index, the statistics that went viral. The Southeast was not among the top 2 regions for kidnapping in Nigeria. So most of these insecurities that people use to scare away our people from investing in the region are all formulated by people who don't want the best for our region. When we keep investing in other places, see today, Ndibo have more investment outside than they have in their region. That's why I personally said I can't be part of that stupidity. Every of my investment has to be in my region. Why? Because if you invest in Alibu as an Igbo person, the first thing you're doing is you are preparing your region for more development. Second thing you're doing is that you're creating more job opportunities for young people in your region. Our company today, we work with over 200 persons in all our businesses. These people earn a living. This would have been people that will still be unemployed, but because we put our business here. So if you don't put your business here, what you're doing is that you're encouraging brain drain, brain migration. That's why you see that today our best brains in the South is they have to move elsewhere to survive. So you see that it is Igbo people doing great things in other regions. What happens if we make this place comfortable? I left the United States and I'm here. Our people need jobs. It is when you invest here. I tell people every time, people go where development goes. Development goes where people go. If you bring investment down here that creates jobs, guess what? People from other regions will start migrating here. And what is going to happen? This place will keep opening and there will be more opportunities. There will be a bigger market to sell whatever it is that you're creating. So, and I also want more of our people to look towards other types of manufacturing. We cannot develop the Southeast region with petty trading. That time has passed. Our people should look more into manufacturing, production, agriculture. Two things that will build the southeast of our dream is agronization, which is agriculture, investing in agriculture, and industrialization, producing. That is why the motto for our company, you saw our signboard, the motto is build locally and export globally. We set up Ohanese farm so that we can produce meat here and export to the US and other parts of the world. We are also going into agro palm and the rest so that we can export palm oil. Nigeria still imports over 50% of its local palm oil consumption. Is that not a shame when we have arable land everywhere? So think of ways how you can invest. Some of you in diaspora, all what you need to do is find trusted companies and they will help you set up like palm oil estates. And guess what? Within 3 years, you already start harvest. Also, try to also visit home too. When you visit home, you see ways that you can contribute. Coming home, I got to understand some of the problems and the kind of solutions to create for them. So this is my encouragement to all of our people to prioritize investing in our region. Nobody else is going to build our region but we. Until we start, outsiders will not come. If we keep running away, outsiders will also run away. Thank you.
I think it's a scientific.
Scientific. Oh my God.
Rain fell here.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't fall there.
I think when they will see that rain there, they will
if you're matching the floor, you see it's moist.
this is the most expensive food in Igbo land. Okwa. You can see the seed. Yes, now you can see the seed. But to process it, wow, so many okwas here. Let me show you guys. See, this is the seed. Well, this is very young actually. To get so big.
I don't walk, man. Like, no, like, it's a compound.
New compound. I'm will.
I'm a compound, right?
Almost of the compound.
This is mango tree. Already bearing fruits. So let's go back to Hanese farm. The entire of this neighborhood. Hanese.
From here, without having but how you never washing before this come. So
How do you see the next 10 years?
So in the next 10 years, I see East Side Ventures playing in the majorly in the different sectors that we've currently invested in, and we are, still going to invest in. In the media, Voice of the East is a powerhouse here in the Southeast.
Yeah.
You can't call. I don't think there's any media company that is doing way more than what we are doing currently. In transportation, for Ninja Motors, in the next 10 years, I see Ninja Motors being the forerunner in transport, business here in the Southeast. For Ohanese Farm, in the next 10 years, Ohanese Farm will probably have, other branches of Ohanese Farms in other states in the southeast and probably outside the southeast.
Yeah.
Because what we have there is really massive. Tech City should be up by, the next 10 years. Trade House is also has a lot of potentials to, be that number one hub for learning both forex and cryptocurrencies and every other thing we are trying to.
Chai, this is massive. Akurulo. This is what we are talking about. Like Chief Chibozo has done like enough. Assuming that we have at least 10 to 20 people like this in the Southeast, especially with his mindset. Like, I love his mindset when he said that he doesn't want to make the same mistake others are making by taking their investment, their houses, like everything they are doing outside Southeast. They are just developing other people's place, not in the Southeast. Like, this is what we are talking about. My people, when I saw this video, I was so happy, honestly. Like, ndị Igbo nwere mmadụ nke a bụrụ ndị a na-agụ ọzọ Igbo ndụ mana nwedu ndụ ha na-azọ ihe ha na-ekwu na Tinubu is a gift from God. They are just there for their own benefit and selfish reasons. They are not there for ndị Igbo. This is the kind of people we're supposed to encourage and also emulate. Like, if you're living abroad, you can see that it can do wonders in Southeast. Honestly, this is really motivating. My people, I hope you saw everything that took place here. Please share the video so that our brothers and sisters will see this video and also they'll go back to Southeast to invest, because there are a lot of people right now in abroad. Like, they don't even know what to do, whether they are coming back home or they are staying abroad because of what, we have been seeing or what has been happening in the Southeast. But thank God that everything is getting okay. Everything is going back to normal. So share the video and also subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I will see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.